this is one of the better examples. Here it is given that there are two persons who can complete the work in 30 days. But when they started working, after 6 days, A left the work and B completed the remaining work in 40 days. So, how many days each one will take to complete the work independently? That is the question. So, we started with the supposition that suppose A takes X days and B takes Y days to complete the work if they work independently. Now, we know that if a person takes 2 days to complete the work, in 1 day, the work completed will be half of the work. Okay, if the person takes 4 days to complete the work, within 1 day the work completed will be 1/4 of the total work. So from here we come to the conclusion that if a person takes X days to complete the work, within 1 day he will complete 1 upon X set of work, and that is what we have written. In 1 day, A completes 1 upon X work, and similarly B completes 1 upon Y work. So if they work together, total work completed will be the sum of the two, that is 1 upon X plus 1 upon Y. But it is said that together if they work, they can complete the work in 30 days. Okay? Here it is given. Together they take 30 days to complete the work. So within 1 day, whatever work they complete, that will be 1 upon 30th. So this much of work which they have done, that is equal to 1/30th of the total work. So this is 1 upon X plus 1 upon Y is equal to 1 upon 30. So this is the first equation in terms of X and Y. Now it is given that they worked together only for 6 days and then A left the work. So let us see how much of work is completed by both of them together in 6 days. Now if they complete the work in 30 days, in 1 day the work completed is 1 upon 30. Okay. So in 6 days it will be 6 into 1 upon 30. 6 into 1 upon 30, that is, if you simplify this, it comes out to be 1 upon 5. 1/5 of the work will be done. Now here comes the twist of this example, which everyone has to understand. The total work is always considered as 100%, and 100% means 100 upon 100, and 100 upon 100 is equal to 1. Okay, so the total work is always considered as 1, out of which 1/5 of work is already completed. Okay, 1/5 of work is done. Total work is 1. 1/5 of the work is completed, and therefore the remaining work will be total work minus the completed work, that is 1 minus 1 upon 5. 1 minus 1 upon 5. Here I have deliberately put a star because this is the most important step of this example, that the children should know that total work is considered as 100%, which is equal to 1, which I have already explained to you. So the remaining work we have calculated. 1 minus work completed is equal to 4 upon 5. 1 minus 1 by 5 is equal to 4 by 5. Now this 4/5 of work be completed in 40 days. We have written this remaining 4/5 of work be completed in 40 days. Okay, and therefore in 1 day the work completed by him will be 1 upon 40th of the total work. Okay, so here we have written, therefore in 1 day the work completed is 4 upon 5. This is the work remaining upon 40. If you simplify this, it comes out to be 1 by 50th of work. But we know that B can complete 1 upon Y work in 1 day. Here we have written, in 1 day B completes 1 upon Y work. So this work which he has done after A left the group, okay, whatever work he is doing is 1 upon Y. So how much work he is doing? 1 upon 50, that is equal to 1 upon Y. Okay, so 1 by Y is equal to 1 upon 50, therefore Y is equal to 50. We put this value of Y in this equation, so you get 1 upon X plus 1 upon Y is equal to 1 upon 30, that we have written. Transferred 1 by 50 to the right side, simplified, and we get X is equal to 75. What is X? X is the number of days A takes to complete the work, and therefore we have written A takes 75 days to complete the work and B takes 50 days to complete the work. Okay, so that is the solution of the example. a good example only because children don't know or don't understand that the total work has to be taken as 100%, which is equal to 1. Okay? Thank you, guys.